Between the ghouls and goblins, the Barbies and Kens, we're going to see a variety of Halloween costumes this year.
There may also be some strange noises and extra doorbell rings that can become very stressful for some of our furry friends.
That's right. So our certified dog trainer friend, Lisa Desatnik, with So Much PETential, is here with some tips on minimizing that Halloween stress for our dogs. Certainly an important thing, Lisa. Is there anything that we could do, since we still have a little bit of time, is there anything we could do to prepare for Halloween?
And I love that question about preparing, because absolutely we want to be proactive. This is a really stressful event for our dogs. So there's a training piece. If you are wanting your dog to wear a costume, you absolutely should be desensitizing, making sure that your dog feels okay in it and doing fun things in the costume, because if there's stress with it, that's added stress for the night, which means your dog's going to already go into it not feeling so good.
It looks like Dawson's pretty comfortable being a little pumpkin. Yeah.
This one fits him like a harness.
So that's comfortable.
Really it's very comfortable.
So we already kind of mentioned the doorbell.
Right.
Because there's some other things to consider, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's the training. If you want your dog out there, which I honestly don't fully recommend, but if you're wanting your dog to interact, your dog should be on leash, and your dog should have really good manners, behaviors. And I'm not talking about just practicing in your home. These need to be practiced in really a lot of distractions, because think about what that night's going to entail.
Right.
There's a lot that's going to be going on. There's also preparation. You want to be able to have some foodstuff toys or some other things for your dog to have that night. Think in terms of management things that you can plan ahead with your dog.
Special treats, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you want to be able to think on your toes, because if you're seeing stress in your dog, remove your dog.
Yeah.
And kids too can be afraid of dogs that come out. Dawson would be really excited and could scare some kids, so he's not even going to be a part of it. Yeah. So really think ahead. What are your dog's sensitivities? And plan around your dog's sensitivities for that night.
And what about some other things to keep in mind too, Lisa? I mean, because the treats themselves, you want to make sure that those are out of reach of the dogs too, right? Or
absolutely. Chocolate is toxic for dogs, and sugar is just not that great for dogs either. So make sure that they are not able to access those. If kids are dropping things on the ground, you want to be really careful of that.
You do have to watch that. Now you have a free event coming up on November 8th at the Wyoming Civic Center. Tell us more about that.
So I do these a couple times a year, and I love doing them. It's about educating people on positive ways to change behavior and to really understand what's going on. Why is my dog doing what my dog's doing, so that we can work to try and promote more positive ways of changing behavior and having better mannered dogs.
Love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the fact that it's free too is really cool. Where can people go, Lisa, to learn more about you, learn more about the event, and learn all about So Much PETential?
So my website, somuchpetential.com. For the talk, it would be the talks page. I'm also on social media, Facebook and Instagram as So Much PETential. So would love to connect.
All right, Lisa, thanks so much for joining us. Your voice is just so soothing. No wonder you're a great dog trainer. And look at Dawson there.
Oh my gosh, right?
He's perfect.
A real treat having Dawson here, for sure.
I have a feeling
don't say treat too loud, because he's got to want some, right?
Trick-or-treating in the newsroom.
Aw, thanks, Lisa.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, as always.